Okay, this is the day before New Year's Eve. Yeah.
So,
And we had something nice, we hope it's nice, arrive in the mail today. So, slide it over here. Jameson Black Barrel.
Reserve Series.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And it says on the back of here, exceptional blend is a combination of our best select batch whiskeys, crafted from distinct batches, matured in different barrel types, including double charred black barrels, and expertly aged to deliver a rich and sublimely smooth taste. Okay, and we're going to compare it to Ailsa Bay.
A Scotch.
It is a Scotch, and it's not easy to get a hold of. Rare Finds whiskey, I think, is where I got it from. It's a sweet smoke, and so of course I always go over ice, which I'm sure some people watching this probably consider that to be cheating. Okay, why don't you put it over here so everybody can see the struggle you're having to try to get the cork off.
Oh, okay. Almost.
There you go.
Okay, now we got the seal here.
Yeah, you should have brought out your thing for opening wine bottles. Let's see. In my art stuff back here, I may very well have an X-Acto knife. I do. This is a brand new one. It's never been used. So be careful. You know, nobody can see what you're doing because you're so far over there.
Mm-hmm. Kind of sweet smelling.
Let me see. There's a vanilla. Flowery. It smells good. You can wear that as perfume.
And you get a tipple.
You get yourself a tipple. And I shall get myself a tipple.
Kind of a darker amber color.
Mm-hmm.
So it's...
You should have this sitting up on something. Here. I will put it up on my wolf box.
Okay.
Put it
Hopefully
between
it won't
us.
stain your wolf box.
Better not stain my wolf box.
Get a napkin.
Yep. Let me fold it in third. And then put it on there.
Expertly aged. Yes. Okie doke. Can everybody
Swatch
see?
it?
Swatch it.
I don't know. I would think everybody could see us. I'll let you do that first. Have the honor.
Smooth.
No kicks?
Little bit, but not real bad. Yeah.
it did kick me a little bit. That but
You got
I've been sneezing and coughing
some
too.
sniffles. It's only 40% or 80 proof. Not bad, I would say. You have to. Is it getting you?
I'm definitely feeling warmth
Yeah.
from it. I put this tiny dab of water in there, even though I've got 2 ice cubes in there. Smaller sips, not bad. I took too big a sip.
Oh, you do? I told you it was smooth. It is smooth.
Well, smooth usually means I can take a bigger sip.
Well, okay. I'll refrain from saying that until after you've taken a small sip.
Well, we were just out around the barn where there's a whole bunch of weeds and stuff growing and they have their pollen. But we had to put the food in there because our chickens are free to roam our property all day long. And then at night, they take themselves into the old barn. And our barn is like a 2-stall horse shed. But they like to get up there near the roofer.
This does have some sweetness to it. I'm trying to. They say it has notes of.
I almost think maybe it's a clover or clover blossom taste that's in there.
Oh, here we go. It says toasted oak, creamy caramel, and smooth vanilla. Yeah, I definitely
creamy
taste that.
caramel, yeah. But it's also got like almost a flavoring of like clover blossom. I don't know if anybody has ever picked a clover blossom and chewed it, but it's a similar.
Probably that sweetness to it.
Yeah, because it is a sweet flavor.
So
I'm gonna have to drink this real slow, so I might just have to get another cup for the Ailsa Bay comparison.
yeah.
Because I'm not gonna throw this out.
Now compared to that, what was it, 12-year-old special that we had?
We still
Jameson?
have it in there, but we don't have much left.
I know.
And I can't afford to buy another bottle. That stuff is around $400 to $500 for another bottle.
Yeah, that
That's better.
it is better.
It's better.
This is kind of more on the sweeter side, but
But it's not that sickening.
it's not sickening sweet.
Yeah,
It's just
like you could pour it over
it's just,
pancakes.
It's just it's just a it adds to the smoothness.
Okay, are you about ready to hop over to Ailsa Bay?
Yeah, I'm a shot here.
I'm gonna get a different cup because I do want to take my time drinking this. What did they just step in?
Something with Waylands.
Sandburn.
Ow. Something with Waylands.
Probably came in on his tail.
Yeah, we have sandbears out in the front of the property and a couple of other spots.
He did go running out there today when
After-
that UPS driver brought the Jameson. So, yeah.
Or the whatever it was.
Yeah, it was the Jameson.
Okay.
little bit, tell him how to drive on our lane.
Tell them what's what.
Yeah, because our lane narrow, it's ruddy, and it's not a place to be racing.
Okay, Ailsa Bay. I'm just going to pour a little bit of this. We
Yeah.
had actually gotten a little bit of this in an advent calendar,
yeah.
Scotch advent calendar. And it was one of the ones that I really liked.
Yep. So we get it out every once in a while because it's another one of those that's probably gotten even more expensive than when I bought it for you.
Probably.
It was a Christmas present or Father's Day. I don't remember what it was.
Pour you some.
I'm only gonna pour just a small amount.
It's 48%, 48.9% alcohol. It's a little stronger.
My hair keeps wanting to get into my nose. Let's fly away
Scotch whiskey.
from. Okay.
Scotch. Yeah.
I hate to sound terrible, but I think I actually prefer Ailsa Bay to the Jameson over here, and that's terrible.
Why is that terrible?
Well, I do have some Scottish blood in me,
That's Scotch.
and I do have.
Scots are descendant of Irish.
Well, I've got both of the bloodlines in me.
So this is a Scotch. It's got that smoky character to it. You know, sitting in front of a fire.
Yep. And this is made in microcontrol. Yeah.
So the Jameson over there, that black barrel is sweeter than this. I can tell that.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a sip of each to see.
Well, you know, you can do that. But to my taste buds, this is supposed to be sweet smoke, and it is one of the sweeter scotches of that bunch that we tried.
They're not that different from each other.
Not too terribly different.
Just take a real small sip.
Mm-hmm.
I swear this hair is driving me crazy.
Well, you washed it. So you
Yeah,
can't
I
do
washed it,
anything
so
with
now I can't do it.
I washed my hair too, and my beard,
Well, aren't you the best?
and I can't do a thing with it.
Okay.
So
So Jameson, and that you want to take a sip of my Jameson and that, and then see what you can tell the difference. Because I can tell you, when I get Ailsa Bay, it reminds me, the smell of it before you sip
Oh,
it
it's
reminds
watered
me
down.
of. It reminds me of like old leather harnesses and things like that when you go into an old barn.
Mm-hmm.
But yet it has a good taste.
Mm-hmm.
And this is sweeter, in my opinion.
What, the Jameson?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think the Jameson is sweeter. That's what I said.
Yeah,
This is not too far off, you're right.
yeah.
But it's got that smokiness to it, and it's, I don't know,
You're talking about Ailsa Bay?
yeah, it just has a different character altogether.
If you take little teeny tiny sips,
And frankly, I like it better than the Jameson too.
well,
But
you can
this-
have my Ailsa Bay, and I'm
that's-
going to take the
that's,
Jameson.
That's a much more expensive than Ailsa Bay. It's a much more expensive
Yes.
bottle.
When I
It
got
had
it,
to
it
come
was.
from UK.
Yeah, I had to get it from one of a kind whiskey, and yeah, the postage cost as much as the bottle.
But it's a very nice Scotch.
So it's a special occasion thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and New Year's coming up.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Now, over ice, I don't know.
It waters it down for people like me who just have to have a little
Yeah.
less kick.
It's a little simpler.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
But you can tell that sweetness with it.
Mhm.
That actually, with the ice, it's even more sweet, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, they say with Scotch, if you put a little bit put it over ice or just a tiny drip of water in it, it opens up more flavors. I agree with that. I agree.
Release 1.2 sweet smoke. Micro maturation.
Micro maturation.
And it's, they got some numbers on here.
That you have no idea what they're
Well,
about.
one part of it is smoke.
Mm-hmm.
The other part of it is some sweetness to it. Something.
Yeah, I think there may be some peat flavor in there too.
Well, maybe from the smoke. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you want to sit in front of a fire with. And, just sip this.
Well, I know there was warnings and stuff like that on Amazon about it, but
Warnings.
yeah, because apparently some people got a little crazy with their decorations, and so things caught on fire because they weren't putting their skull in the right place before they lit it up. But this guy, because we had a whole bunch of rain, so tonight this guy's going to sit out there outside on top of our grill on our fire pit, and we're going to put our rubbing alcohol in here and light it up because it's a new moon, and it's always fun to light him up on a new moon or a full moon, either one. And it doesn't look like we're going to have rain.
Yeah.
So that means it is time to ladder up. And then maybe we can drink some more of this and have some, you want to get kebabs? Yeah. Or do you want to have those later? No, when we drink this. I don't know.
Should put something on our stomach.
We should put something on. We had something on our stomach. Homemade biscuits and gravy with an egg. We had that earlier.
Yeah.
But that's kind of gone on through.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, kebabs with steak and peppers and maybe a meatball in there. Kind of rotate that through and have that with that's on the grill, and then we sit in front of the skull.
Or shouldn't I?
Babe,
What?
you have been working your butt off. He's been leveling the area that's going to be
It's still not
my she
completely
shed.
level.
So if he wants a little more Ailsa, he can darn well have a little more Ailsa.
And I'm gonna drink it slow.
I'm debating whether I'm going to drink a little more Jameson or not.
Well, I don't
If
know.
I
That'll
drink it
sneak
real
up on you.
slow, I don't have any bread to eat to sop it.
I mean, it's not quite as bad as Gentleman Jack.
No, it's not as dangerous as Gentleman Jack.
Yeah, Gentleman Jack will sneak up on you.
Oh yeah, especially if you put Gentleman Jack with Coke in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when we learned that lesson, we were playing pool in a bonus room we had on house we were living in at that time, and our oldest daughter was home to visit with her husband. And Oh God, we got so silly playing pool under the influence of Gentleman Jack and Coke. Oh, did we have fun?
Gentleman Jack is a very smooth Jack Daniels.
Yes.
Very smooth.
Yes, that's why we say it's dangerous, because it's very, very smooth. It'll just sneak up on you, and then bam! Yeah. So, anyway,
Yes.
all right. I hope you guys have a safe New Year's Eve, which is tomorrow night. Around us out here in the country, there's going to be a whole lot of people probably shooting off fireworks and all that kind of stuff. So, since our property is on a little ridge, we can look out and we can see all these people around us with their firework displays, and some of the little towns to the south of us.
Yeah.
We don't have to drive anywhere to see fireworks.
I think we can see, I think it's Eustace's.
Yeah, Eustace's fire. Yeah,
fireworks.
and some of Mount Dora's. Yeah.
Leesburg is more
That way.
that way.
We can
Yeah.
see some of theirs too, with the ones that shoot up really
I'm sure
high.
they're on Lake Harris, what they do, or
Mhm.
down there.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, all right, it's time to cut this off, and we shall enjoy some more Ailsa Bay and some more Jameson Black Barrel. All right. Yep. Bye. Till next time.